Calvin Castine at Beekmantown Recreation Park. I was going to memorize the name of the field here. It's named after a gentleman, and got his helmet on. No helmet. That explains a lot why he's been out there too many times without a helmet. That's Rick Dumas. It's Beekmantown hosting Northeastern Clinton Central School. It's the 13th day of April 2018, and this is the first league game of the season for both of these teams. It's going to be Hannah Gordon leading off for the Cougars. Takes ball one. David Dupree behind the plate, and Charles Langlois on the bases. And Carrie McComb is the coach for the Cougars. Katie Munson Dupree for the Eagles. Rick Dumas coaching at first base here. Strike. I imagine Caleb Castine will be coaching somewhere out there when Beekmantown's at bat. Pitching is Jessica Fleming. Her battery mate is Kelsey Baker. At first base, it's Kelsey Hemingway. Second base, Bailey Carter. Ball four. Shortstop is Anna Drapo. Third base is Jenna Trombley. In the outfield, left to right, we see Jillian Martin, Danielle Dyke, and Jada Latier. Isabella Brown is in the batting order for the Eagles, hitting for Trombley, and Madison Tatro is the only non-starter. Here is Kaya McComb, right fielder. Is a stolen base attempt. She's going to be safe as the ball is dropped. So Gordon safely at second base. On deck is Caitlin Houghton, followed by Easton Francis, Sydney Hunter, Gabby Dumas, Katarina Emmerich, Brianna Guerin, and Brinley LaFountain. LaFountain is batting for Arlie LaFountain, who is the second baseman, and Hannah Hemingway and Katie LePage Kraft are the non-starters for the Cougars. Temperature of upper 40s right now, right around 50. And rain is definitely on the horizon. Lots of rain, in fact. Strike three looking. McComb goes down with a bat on her shoulder. And Caitlin Houghton, the shortstop, will step in.
Infield, same thing. Check two, go one. Anna, you got third.
Overcast day with a miserable weekend, and in the forecast, temperature, we said right now, approaching 50. Over the weekend, mid to low 30s are going to be the highs, with rain, drizzle, freezing rain, sleet, all that snow, all that January stuff happening in mid-April. Not sure how long we're going to be able to be out here near the players. Just a matter of when it's going to start raining. I hesitate to use my umbrella. I'm going to have to scout the situation here. Hearing raindrops on my jacket already. Strike. Three. Strike three.
Infield, go to one. Two down.
Two Cougars going down looking. That's not a good sign. Easton Francis at the plate. You got to be swinging that bat, protecting that plate. That's high for a ball. I'm not sure. If we get people behind us, we won't be using the umbrella. We'll have to go near the parking area to use the umbrella, because we don't want to have an umbrella stuck in front of the paying customers. Not that anybody pays at a high school game. There's a shot. That's going to be in center. What is she doing? What is she doing? It's 2 outs. You're running anything. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. 2 outs. You're running anything. So Francis gets a single. What potentially could have been an RBI single. I don't think it would have been. It wasn't hit that deeply. So now we got Sydney Hunter with Gabby Dumas moving on deck. And the raindrops are starting to come. And they had this rain imminent, and they started this game 10 minutes late. Just no steal here. Francis should be at second. She knows it. first game of the season, so it's very much a learning game. Strike called. Solidly hit to left field. Holy cow, look at that. Bullet. Powerful drive by Sidney Hunter, and left fielder Jillian Martin hauls it in. Takes an extra base hit away and saves at least one run, maybe more. So we're going to go to the bottom of the first, and I'm going to probably change positions here with no score. Unfortunately, there's little hope that the rain will let up. I looked at the weather map before coming, and the rain was in Franklin County and lots of stuff behind it. We're in the bottom of the first. Danielle Dyke is leading off for the Eagles. Easton Francis is on the pitching rubber for the Cougars here in the scoreless game. Bottom of the first. Hit to second. Holtland to Dumas. We have one down. No, excuse me, not Houghton. That's Arlie LaFountain. Francis is pitching. Her battery mate is Katerina Emmerich. At first base is Gabby Dumas. Second base is Arlie LaFountain. Caitlin Houghton's at short. Third is Sydney Hunter. This is Kelsey Hemingway at the plate. Fouled back. Outfield left to right, Brianna Garand, Hannah Gordon, and Kaya McComb. As we said, Brinley LaFountain's in the batting order as a DH, and Hannah Hemingway and Katie LePage Craft are non-starters. So neither team has an overabundance of players. Barring injuries, it makes it easier for the coach because you got fewer players that you feel sorry about not getting playing time. So it's easier to share the time. Lost ball. No mosquitoes today. The leaves haven't turned yet. That's hit foul. Hopefully the camera will focus a little quicker. As I said, we got an umbrella, and you don't really want to stand in front of the fans with the umbrella in front of them. We try to record the show, not become part of the show. That's high and foul. Ball four. So the Eagles have a base runner. Now catcher Kelsey Baker at the plate. Ball one, and we're going to have in scoring position. Hemingway easily in at second base. Ball. 3-0. Strike. Francis Wine delivers. Francis the runner. We got 2 outs as Francis goes to Dumas. And now it's going to bring up cleanup hitter Bailey Carter, the second baseman. Strike one. It's sharply to third. Long throw to first. In time. Didn't get her by a lot. Good hustle from Carter. Nice throw from Hunter over to Dumas for the out. So both teams strand a runner, and after one full, it's Northeastern Clinton nothing and Beekmantown nothing here on viewer-supported local television, Hometown Cable. I said both teams stranded a runner. Cougars actually stranded 2 runners. Gabby Dumas at the plate to start the second in this scoreless game. Game originally scheduled for yesterday at Northeastern. Northeastern determined their field would not be ready, so they switched the game here to the Beekmantown field. And they're still unable to play it because of the heavy rain that came in yesterday. But they're able to play it today, so there's a strike. Not sure if they switched their home fields. I know in the past, I think it might have been Beekmantown who took a Cougars had to switch a game, and the other team ended up with 2 home games. They wouldn't go home and away. So we'll switch. We'll let you play your home game at our field, but the Cougars are batting first, so it's not a Cougar home game. So my guess is that this is obviously not a Cougar home game, so they'll switch when in the original schedule. The game that's supposed to be at Beekmantown will be at Northeastern. Dumas walks. Here's catcher Katarina Emmerich up now. Strike. With no sunshine and the rain falling, camera's a little slow in getting the focus here, so we'll all have to bear with it. Okay, on deck, Brianna Guerin, Brindley LaFountain to follow. Here's a fly ball to the right side of the infield. No chance to advance. It's fielded easily by Hemingway. 1 out, and Brianna Guerin, the left fielder, will step in. Now easily advanced Dumas to the third. Fair ball down the line. And in with a double. Right down the third baseline as Brianna Guerin drives in the first run of the game. And it'll bring up Brindley LaFountain to the plate with the top of the order to follow. So 1 out, another runner at scoring position for the Cougars. And the windup and delivery. Low. A 2-0 or 3-0? That was strike 1. 2. I believe it's a full count. That's a shot into the left field corner. Goes all the way to the fence and goes under the fence. So it'll be a ground rule double. RBI double for LaFountain, and now here's Hannah Gordon. 2-0 Cougars here in the top of the second. Probably going to dry off the ball. Put Caleb to work. Oh, so he finally got his jacket on here. Out there with short sleeves on. Make him believe it's July. The center. It is caught. She's going to be doubled up. Double up. So the Fountain running when she should have been staying put is double up on a fly ball to center. So 2 for the Cougars, and we're going to go to the bottom of the second in this CVAC varsity softball game. Jillian Martin, the left fielder, will lead off for Beekmantown here in the bottom of the second. Cougars leading 2-0. Rain is quite steady right now. Hit to third. Oh, nonchalanted it. It's going to go out of play. So get second base. Throws a little high. Throws a little high from Hunter, but get off the glove. So you people who want to give out the error, you decide. I'm not going to make one of those ladies mad at me and give them the error. There's Anna Drapo, the shortstop. She's a potential tying run here with nobody out in the second. And I'm just hoping my roster sheet doesn't get too wet so I can get a rough idea of the score. Base hit. Put runners at the corners with nobody out. The pitcher, Jessica Fleming, is the batter. And we decide what they're going to do here in a double steal. In high school softball, we got a decent runner on first in a first and third situation. It's pretty much a given that they're not going to throw down to second and get that run in. So it's second and third with nobody out. Francis Wines delivers. Strike. 1-1 to count. Nobody out. Strike 2. Way high. 2-2 count. Whoops, I kind of lost track of the situation here. Throw to wow, she was going from third, right on the crack of the bat. Well, no chance to go home in that. Get the out at first. RBI. And let's see. Jade Latier, the right fielder now. Tying run at third base, 1 down. Gets away. Game is tied. Booted at short. No throw. We'll run around for the Eagles. Now designated hitter Isabella Brown at the plate. potential go-ahead run is out at second base. As you said, Brown batting for Jenna Tremblay. Here's the pitch. Top of the order's on deck. That one just missed. Like 2. Strike 3 looking. That's 2 down. Top of the order now, Danielle Dyke takes a high one. 2-2 the score in the second, 2 outs. Runner at second. Foul ball. Reminder, this is viewer-supported local television. If you appreciate hometown cable being out here and listen in clement weather, we need to hear from you. It's dropped. Run scores with 2 outs. He was off and running. That makes it 3-2. Nothing routine and on a wet day like this. One of several lefty hitters, Kelsey Hemingway, the first baseman. Where's the ball? Foul? Fair? Yeah, it looks like it's fair. Just a slow roller just kind of died on its way to third base. So first and second. Got your Kelsey Baker, the batter. Ball 4. It's going to load the bases. Cleanup hitter Bailey Carter, the batter. Another lefty hitter. And it makes it tough with the first base coach. We'll have to encroach on the field a little bit, but where is it? Foul ball. No hope of seeing the ball. I just have to back up and hope I can see some of the defense moving. Far from ideal conditions. It's caught. By Gordon. Hannah Gordon making the catch in center field. So 3 runs for the Eagles. They lead 3-2 after 2 full here on viewer-supported hometown cable. We're trying to get set up here. We have to make a phone call. Just called Champlain. See how the weather was back in Champlain. Not raining in Champlain. So they moved the game here to Beekmantown and it's not raining in Champlain. How do you like that? Kaya McComb is at the plate here in the 3rd inning. Way high. Ball 4. McComb draws the base on balls. I don't have enough hands here, folks. One hand on the camera, one hand on my roster, and the other hand on the umbrella. When you add them all up, that's too many objects and not enough hands. This is Caitlin Houghton. That was a foul ball. Out of play. Out at second. Well, she should get second. She will. So one out. Houghton goes to second. Now Easton Francis, the batter. Ball. 3-2 Beekmantown. One and one to count. Strike two. 1-2 pitch. Ball two. Ball three. So we'll get a payoff pitch and a fresh ball, I guess. Tying run at second base with one out here, top of the third inning. Friday the 13th. Strike three. Two down. Now Sydney Hunter takes a strike at the knees. I think it's a 2-1 count. Two. Ball three. So we have a full count. Foul ball. Ball four, just missed. We got Gabby Dumas. And both fronters advance. So it's second and third. Tying run at third and go ahead run at second base with two down. Strike called. A lot of umpires don't like it when you duck a little bit. You duck a little bit, sometimes you're helping the pitcher because umpire will go the other way. Another nice catch in left field. Wow, beautiful running grab. Took an extra base hit away from Dumas. Who's that left fielder? Jillian Martin making the play. So it remains 3-2 after 2.5. We're going to the bottom of the third here on viewer-supported local television, Hometown Cable. Strike one to start the bottom of the third. This she should be, I think it's Anna Drapo. Nope, Drapo's on deck, says Jillian Martin at the plate. 3-2 Beekmantown here in the third inning. That was not only a strike, it was strike three, so she goes down looking. One down, and this will bring up Drapo. Wind up, and the delivery, high. Line shot. Houghton makes the catch at short, nice play. Two down. And it'll be the pitcher, Jessica Fleming. Strike. Booted at third. Long throw will not be in time. So she'll reach. Courtesy runner Madison Tatro is going to run for the pitcher, Fleming, as Jada Latier, the right fielder, steps in. Pitcher and catcher can be run for by someone not in the game as a courtesy runner. Doesn't affect your pinch running abilities. Doesn't put him in the lineup. Strike. One and one to count. Now 2-1. Strike two. 2-2 pitch. And caught by McComb here. Kaya McComb making the catch in the right field corner. So nothing across for the Eagles. It remains 3-2 Beekmantown after 3 here on viewer-supported local television hometown cable. Katarina Emmerich at the plate, leading the fourth. Wind up, delivery, ball. One and one. Strike two. Hit the third, booted. Emmerich will reach. So potential tying run is on to lead off the fourth inning. Now we got Brianna Guerin at the plate. Sending her to third, try to get down. Hits sharply. Game is tied, a base hit into center field. Guerin with the RBI, now Brinley LaFountain. Nobody out. 3-3 our score. Foul ball. Two. Foul ball. Ball. Forced at second. They got it. Throw to first. No throw. They get the lead runner. One out. Now it's the top of the order. Anna LaFountain, throw to second. Ball is certainly not far enough away to be heading for third. So Hannah Gordon reaches on the fielder's choice, and now Kaya McComb, the batter. 3-3 the score with 2 outs in the fourth. Strike called. Two. 1 ball, 2 strikes, I think. Drops in. Throw goes to the plate. McComb on her horse. Literally goes into second base, so it's second and third. Now, number 3 hitter in the lineup, Caitlin Houghton, steps in with 2 runners on and 2 outs. A big, important at bat right here for both teams. Cleanup hitter Francis on deck. Base hit. This will score at least 1. They're gonna running cautiously here because of the slippery conditions. Safe. Oh, I could look on a replay. Looks like she slid under the tag from my angle. We're gonna go to the bottom of the 4th. 4-3 Cougars. Isabella Brown will lead off the 4th, and we'll go to the top of the order. Strike 1. We're a long way from the scorebook, and our roster sheet is all wet. I don't think there's any scoreboard out here, so we're trying to keep track of the score. I think it's 4-3 Cougars. Not sure what the problem is here. One ball, 1 strike. We're at Bill Peak Field in Beekmantown. Three and 1. That was ball 4. So lead batters on, top of the order coming up. Center fielder Danielle Dyke at the plate. They continue to battle the raindrops. One and 2 the count. Gordon grabs. 1 out. Well hit ball by Dyke. Now here's Kelsey Hemingway with 1 out. Run at first. Ball 1. Ball 2. Strike. Ball 3. 3-1 pitch. Strike 2. Hit to. I got the force. Hit the third. I had to back way up here to see where the ball was going, so it turned out to be a nice play there. At third base, that's and at second base too. So that's Hunter and LaFountain. 2 down, and Kelsey Baker, the catcher, is our batter. Who could easy play. That was second baseman Arlie LaFountain over to Houghton for the out. Nothing across for Beekmantown. Through 4 full, I believe it's 4-3 Cougars. Top of the 5th, Easton Francis at the plate. We missed the first pitch. Hits the second pitch. Over to first for the out. Cougars picked up a phantom run in the 4th inning. They're credited with another run. When they had that tag at second, umpire said 2 runs had scored on that. And I don't think so. Nobody in the Beekmantown side thinks so. So at this point in time, I'm thinking it's a phantom run, but it's going to count. Sidney Hunter is at the plate. So it's 5-3 for Cougars. Got a different pitcher here. Who we got? 7 is pitching. Who's this? Nobody tells me anything here. 7 is Brown. Brown is pitching. And that's going to be an extra base. So now Gabby Dumas steps in. Two and 0 the count. Ball 3. Rick Dumas, a good guy to have coaching at first base because he gives these runners some healthy pointers there. Ball 4, first and second. Hannah Hemingway is going to pinch hit here if we can get her in focus. There we go. I believe Emmerich is coming back in. Well, first and second, 1 out. Here in the 5th. 5-3 Cougars. Rain has let up a little bit. There's still a light mist falling, so I can't put my umbrella down. That's hit to the right side and through. And the bases are full. So Hemingway comes through with the pinch hit single. How about that? Now Brianna Guerin, the left fielder, should be the batter. Yep, number 5, that's her. The bag's full. FOC full of Cougars. I have to say FOC or whatever once in a while, at least once a year, in memory of my good friend and distant cousin, Dick Letourneau. Everybody's going to be safe. I'm not sure if it was Harry Carey or whatever. Butterball was a big Cubs fan. But, one of the big-time announcers used to use that full of FOC, full of Cougars, full of Cubs, whatever. So he'd like to use the FO with the name of the team. And so in memory of Dick Letourneau, one of our first play-by-play men back in 1983, 35 years ago. Butterball is gone, but certainly not forgotten. And here's we got Brinley LaFountain up. While we're thinking of Butterball, this past weekend we found out that Dick Letourneau's brother-in-law, Dennis Plant, who graduated with me back in 1964, passed away at the end of March. So we're saddened to hear that. I think he was planning on coming up for the big 60s reunion this summer. But health problems put an end to that those plans. So Dennis Plant, one of my classmates, has moved on. Ball 4. Going to force in a run, so that'll make it 7-3. Still just one out, and Hannah Gordon takes one high. Where's the ball? I'll go to the plate. They get the force. 2 down. Not a good angle to be taping this, but as we said, we got an umbrella, and we don't want to be standing in front of the spectators here, blocking their view. Here's Kaya McComb. Two and one. Through the middle. A run scores. In drier conditions, they might be going on those, but slippery running when you're trying to make those corners. An RBI for McComb, and now Caitlin Houghton steps in. It makes it 8-3 Cougars. We're in the top of the 5th. Strike. Way high. Even the count. Fouled off the fist. Count holds at 2-2 as it starts to rain a little harder again. Ball 3. Swings at a high offering. Out of play. Bases are loaded. 2 outs here in the 5th. Trying to dry off the ball. Ball 4. Just missed. Another run scores. Now Easton Francis will step in. Where is she? There she is. She led off the inning. 10th batter of the inning. 4 runs in. Bag still loaded. So that's 4 added to the 5. That's 9-3. Grabbed by the second baseman. I think that's the former pitcher Fleming. So 8-3 Cougars. We're going to the bottom of the 5th here on viewer supported local television, hometown cable. After second glance, I think it was Bailey Carter who made that catch. I believe the starting pitcher Fleming is now in the DH position. Designated player, it's not the DH. They're not hitting it for anybody in particular. So this is Bailey Carter here. Well, even though she's a second baseman, so she made that catch to end the inning. She's leading off here in the bottom of the 5th. Her team down 9-3. And now Jillian Martin, the left fielder, the batter. As we continue continue to battle the elements here at Beekmantown. Strike called. Two. On the ground to third, throw to second, to get the force. Good play. Good play. Hunter over to the fountain for the force. And now let's see. That'd be Anna Drapo, shortstop, with one on, one out. Fly ball to center field. Gordon plays it on a hop, actually a very soft hop. It's the soft ground and doesn't bounce very much. Now the starting pitcher is now the designated player, Jessica Fleming, at the plate. First and second with one out. Here in the bottom of the fifth. Francis delivers. Ball one. Two. Strike called. Strike two. Get to the left side and through. So the bases are full. Left fielder Jada Latier at the plate. Bag's full and one out. Swings and misses, strike one. One. 2-1 pitch. Evens the count at 2-2. All three. Bases are FOE, full of Eagles, so a walk would score a run. Strike three. Backed her off the plate. Must have caught the inside corner. We have no way of arguing with anything. Can't even see the plate here, so. Umpire standing 4 feet away will use Dupree's judgment. Let's see, this should be Isabella Brown. Isabella Brown. Sharply. Whoa! What do I do with it now? It was coming at her so fast, all she could do was catch it. Had no other choice. Hunter makes the grab. We're going to go to top of the sixth. It's still 9-3 Cougars after 5 full here on viewer-supported local television, hometown cable. After taking an inning off, Fleming's back in there for Beekmantown. We're at the top of the sixth, and looking at my rain-soaked paper, we see that Sydney Hunter is up. Their team up 9-3. Not sure what the holdup is. Now we're set. First pitch is hit. Foul territory, strike one. Hit to third, long throw to first. In time, one down. I believe that's still Trombley at third. Here's Gabby Dumas. Trying to bunt her way on. And you get a good defensive play there. And Fleming, 2 outs to get the hustling Dumas. Now, without further ado, Katarina Emmerich is due up. And she is up. Foul ball. Two. 2 outs, nobody on. Throws in the dirt, nice pickup. A long throw from Tremblay was in the dirt, but a nice scoop there by Kelsey Hemingway. We're going to go to the bottom of the 6th, 9-3 Cougars. Top of the order for the Eagles, Danielle Dyke, center fielder, leading off. So if the Eagles are going to make a comeback, you want the top of the order to start it off. Ball 1. We are in the bottom of the 6th on this rainy, drizzly Friday the 13th of April, 2018. Soft liner. And Houghton makes the catch. 1 out. And now first baseman Kelsey Hemingway. Ball 4. Here's catcher Kelsey Baker. Takes a strike. One and one. Strike 2. 1 and 2 the count. Go to second, would not be in time. Gordon backing up the play. Slow roller. But not much chance of getting her. Even if it had been completed, the play had been completed at second, I don't think it would have been in time. Bailey Carter, cleanup hitter, up there with 2 on and 1 out. Team down by 6 in the 6th. Francis Wines delivers. Ball. Two 2-0 the count. High fly ball, should be probably an infield fly rule. Grabbed by Houghton. Should have been an infield fly rule, I would think, with now 2 outs. Now I got Jillian Martin, the left fielder, up. Good sharply. Just in time. Oh, dropped. Houghton stuck with it, got the ball to second, but safe at second on the drop ball. So a run scores. Makes it 9-4. Runners at second and third with 2 outs. And Anna Drapo, the shortstop, at the plate. So break there, keeps the door open, gets a run in for the Eagles. Francis Wines delivers, ball. Ball 2. Two and 1. 3 and 1. Ball 4. They'll load the bases. Now we got pitcher Jessica Fleming with the bags full. She wants to help her cause. Now's the time. 9-4 Cougars with the bases loaded and 2 outs in the 6th. That was strike 1. Ball 1. Two and 1. Some batters crowd that plate, so you never know. I'm looking here if that's on the ball 3. A walk is a run. Strike called. So the runners will be going. Full count. 2 outs. Hit foul. Out of play. Hit sharply. Hit the runner. Hit the runner on her back foot. Hit the runner on her back foot. So it's a dead ball. No run will score on that. It's 9-4 to end the inning. And we go to the top of the 7th here with the Cougars leading by 5 on viewer-supported hometown cable. Brandon Guerin reaches on a fly ball to right field to start the top of the 7th. The team up 9-4. And let's see who's the right fielder here. Who overran it here? That's Latier. Who we got now? Brinley LaFountain is up. It's a shot over the glove into center field. First and second, nobody out. Cougars get the first 2 batters on to start the 7th. And I'm not sure if my score sheet will make it through another full inning here. So top of the order now, Hannah Gordon at the plate. Ball 2. Caught by the catcher, Kelsey Baker. 1 out. Kaya McComb will step in. Ball 2. Two and 1. Strike 2. 2-2. Ball 3. So we'll have a payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 down. Much better to go down swinging than looking. Here's Caitlin Houghton, the shortstop. And my part-time neighbor. Hi. 2-0. 2 on, 2 outs. Strike. Way high. Both runners should move up. They will. Hit to the left side. Throw to first. In time. Nice stretch. So Cougars strand 2. It'll be 9-4 as we head for the bottom of the 7th here on viewer-supported Hometown Cable. Maddie Tatro, I think, is batting. Everybody see a 5 on her shirt? I think she's the leading off here, pinch hitting in the bottom of the 7th. Team down by 5. Hits it through for a base hit. Go to first. Holy cow, McComb gets her. That was 15, not 5. Yeah, 15, that's right. It was 15. Kaya McComb heads up play on a sharply hit ball to right field. Looked like a base hit all the way, but Tatro is thrown out. Now here's Isabella Brown. Good smart play there by the right fielder. Hit to third. Yeah, we're being so far away, we're having trouble picking up the ball. Hunter says that's out number 2. Hunter to Dumas for the out. A couple of well-hit balls. The Cougars are coming through with the defense. Here's Danielle Dyke, the last hope for the Eagles. She swings and hits it into center field. Nobody's going to catch that one. So she'll be on with a 2-out single. Keep the Eagle hopes alive. All right, we here. First baseman Kelsey Hemingway due up. Getting rid of her batting gloves. Ball 1. Cougars should not be worrying about the base runner. The run doesn't mean a thing. Leading by 5, you don't worry about the a runner here in the 7th inning. You get the out. Three and 1, I think. Kelsey Baker on deck. Francis delivers to Hemingway. Ball 4. So Baker steps up with Carter on deck. Takes a strike. Hit to second. Short throw from LaFountain to Houghton to end the ball game. So a 9-4 victory for Northeastern Clinton on a rainy, drizzly afternoon in Beekmantown at Bill Peak Field. A Cougar win and an Eagle loss to start the CBA season. So that's the CBAC season. So that's the way it was on this Friday the 13th of April 2018. You're watching viewer-supported local television, Hometown Cable, TV that we think is worthy of your support. And we appreciate the very few of you who understand that and who support our continuing efforts. Hometown Cable. Thanks for watching.